So today I'm getting some dirt delivered and we're going to make a new garden right here. About the end of March and we're trying to get the rest of this new garden put in so that we can get it all planted up for the summer. Alright, so we got all the 5 rows in here and we are going to start planting soon. Are you raking? Here Chris and I are putting in the T-posts to hold up a fence around to keep the animals and the cows out as we let them graze in the pasture to the left. If you have been following us on our Instagram page, you would know that I tried to get a head start on planting seeds a few months ago. Check this thing out Chris made me. He just freaking whipped it together in like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna plant this in here in the dirt, do a little squishy, and make my holes for my onions. Alright, so what I'm gonna do today is hopefully get my onions planted here in the garden, the new garden. These ones are looking pretty good. But for some reason, my other ones are starting to wilt and shrivel up. So I bought some other onion sets to plant in as well. And hopefully we'll get a lot of onions. So this is my first time growing onions from seed. These ones have turned out pretty good. My other ones though don't look the greatest. Guys, I'm trying to talk here. Anywho, something that I won't be doing next year is using these trays. I don't think that they are very easy to get them out afterwards. So I will definitely be using the soil blocker that Chris made me last year. So I got all my onion seeds all planted here, or seedlings. I did the math and it's about 140 ones that I started from seed, and now I'm going to move on to the rest of the row with the ones that I got from the store as seed sets. I will try those out and see what's the difference. With spring here in full force, we have new baby calves being born. Here we are standing next to our girl that is ready to have a baby any day. Our two girls that haven't given birth yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that your cow? Hey?
Yeah.
Is that your cow? Yeah. She can have a baby. Where's her baby?
Yeah.
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 Do you like the baby cows? Meet Lester, a one-day-old calf. Chris and I found him very weak under a log. We tried night after night tube feeding him to keep him alive. Sadly, he didn't make it. That's the not-so-fun part of farming. We have to take each and every sad moment on the farm and use it as a learning lesson. So I'll give you a little garden tour of what I got planted and going on in the garden now so far. It is May and we planted a bunch of seeds in this row and this row in April, and so we have broccoli intermixed with onions coming up and cabbage, and then this whole row down here is lettuce, and then I'll show you my onions. They've done really well. Well, the ones from the bulbs that I planted. So I have broccoli, cabbage with some onions in between because they say that that is really good for bug control. I will see what it's like because last year it was really, really bad. So here's all my onions from the bulbs that I did. I'll show you how bad the other ones look. They're not really the greatest. They're starting to finally come in, but for some reason they just don't really look the best. You can see they're still pretty weak and tiny compared to the other big ones. So I'll show you the rest of the gardens. So I have kale here. I have some carrots coming in. Spinach is doing pretty good. And then these are different radishes that I have. And then that's the su choy. And then I'll do up to, there's my pretty girl. Kara. Hi, baby. Okay, so up in the other garden, don't look too hard because I got too many weeds coming through, but all right, so this is my other garden. It's a little bit embarrassing with the weeds right now because I let them get bigger and then they're easier for me to pull out. But I have peas in these first three little rows. Then in the back I have potatoes, they're doing pretty good. And then I'm doing potatoes here in the next ones, and then maybe tomatoes out in the other two over here. This will be corn on that side. Okay, so I will show you what I got going on inside the greenhouse. I have a bunch of soil blocks planted with some seeds here. I got herbs, beets, celery, spinach, and then down in the back here I have tomatoes. I have enough tomatoes to be able to fill the entire garden bed that are inside started, so I'm going to get those planted out shortly. And then I also have some peppers, so I will hopefully get those out soon. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Stay tuned for an updated video on our container house build.